Pokemon come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. They can look cute like this little dog, or whatever this thing is. And well, I've been thinking about how Pokemon weights sure are weird, so after just going through them, it made me curious. So here's some that caught my eye during my research for this video. Now, let's start out with Hatterene, a 6'11" forest witch Pokemon that will absolutely murder you if you even have the slightest of bad vibes. Or Tatsugiri, a tiny 1 foot tall sushi fish. Well, if we peek behind the curtains, we see Hatterene is actually quite the tiny thing, and the amount of her body actually just being her hair makes complete sense why she's lighter, given her twiggish build. While Tatsugiri are, well, I guess just high in protein, if Dondozo has anything to say about it. Coming up next is Gengar, one of my favorites. Even though it's always depicted as a creature made of shadow, as in something intangible and weightless, it is still somehow 89.3 pounds. Even though Go is a 3'11" tall stack of pure gold, which is one of the heaviest metals, it is still somehow only 66 pounds, being outclassed by the likes of Darumaka, a Pokemon that's a whole foot shorter than Go, but still coming in short with a whopping 82.7 pounds. This only gets worse when we look at the foreigners. Galarian Darumaka and Alolan Sandshrew, who, after getting the ice typing, also both become 88.2 pounds, almost 20 pounds more than Go. Now, let's talk Duraludon. For a Pokemon meant to be strong, have tough metal for skin, that often fights Tyranitar. How on earth is Golbat heavier than it? Well, it's rather simple. In the Shield Pokedex entry, it said, "The special metal that composes its body is very light, so this Pokemon has considerable agility. It lives in caves because it dislikes the rain." And possibly having the light metal ability that divides Duraludon's weight in half explains it perfectly. Now, here's the curveball. In the Gen 4 anime, Ash was able to lift up a Hippopotas with absolute ease. Hippopotas weighs 109.1 pounds. With that as a reference, Ash would easily be able to bench press Spectrider, who comes in at 98.1 pounds, maybe even Shadow Rider Calyrex, if he's really feeling dangerous that day. Now, let's play a small game. Who's heavier? First up is Lickitung and Nidoking. I'll give you a few seconds to guess. If you guessed Lickitung, you were right! Next up is Bisharp, a walking 5-foot pile of knives, or Sandygast, a haunted pile of sand. If you guessed either, you were right, as they both weighed the exact same. Last round, which is heavier, Electrode or Hisuian Electrode? If you picked Electrode, you were right. In Pokemon Crystal, due to a glitch, the Heavy Ball is very effective on Kadabra, Tauros, and Sunflora. Now, let's leave you all with one last fun fact. Cosmoem is the heaviest Pokemon currently known, coming in at 2,204 pounds. And this time, not just Ash is carrying it around like it's nothing, as Lily, when she changes into her Z form, carries it around in her small backpack, and walks as if it were as light as a hobo's feather. And there you have it, the bizarre world of Pokemon weights. If there are any certain Pokemon with particularly bizarre weight comparisons you find strange, let me know in the comments below. And sorry if my voice was a little icky today. I caught a small cold that was passing through my job. Though, while I have you here, two small things I want to talk about before we end the video. As I am writing this, we were able to actually get over 1,000 views and 13 comments on my last video. That number may seem small, but man, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and has always been a childhood dream of mine to have an active comment section, so being able to check my notification tab throughout the day and see more and more comments rolling through made me super happy. Even though it is a small number, everyone who did comment, I want to give an absolute big thank you. You've motivated me so much to keep the gears turning of this channel a little bit more frequently. I'll now read some of the ones that personally made me laugh. Walked up to cute girl. "Hi, I like sweatpants. They're comfy and easy to wear. What's wrong with you?" What's so wrong about sweatpants? Unhinged Pokemon NPCs are my favorite. They say the funniest stuff. Shout out to the old man at Helwyn who wishes he could lay eggs. Lamau. They say that if it wasn't for Jar Jar, I wouldn't exist. My parents meant by talking about Star Wars of all things. So, what I'm hearing is that the 3DS games were as unhinged as I remember. Hell yeah. At the dude with the Rapidash, you having a shaboinkle day over there, buddy? Your heart's as full as a baked potato, huh? Bronies be like, have fun with the playthrough. Also, to that one, thanks. There's a small update for you, but I just was able to re-nickname my Delmize into Dalv, and here's a team update for you. Though, due to the large amount of dragons on my team, my biggest weakness is fairies right now, so if anyone could do me a favor and recommend any good Alola Pokemon to help me deal with that, that'd be highly appreciated. My favorite battle line is from Gen 3. "I swallow sludge to transform myself. I have growth of suction cups." And lastly, I just want to give a thank you to @BJG Videos and @GloomyFish. They pointed out to me in the comments of my last upload that the Nanu line of "I should arrest the hell out of you right now" is a fake image. Basically, the way I got these images was either from my own personal playthroughs or through Google Images. And since that Nanu line fit in basically perfectly with my own perception of Nanu's character, with it being so bluntly and deadpan, I didn't even second guess it, even with the light swear word to use. And to that, I say thank you very much for correcting me on my error. I will try and be more thorough in my research for future videos, and not spread misinformation again. And now, it's time to say goodbye for real. It was a lot of fun reading and engaging with the comments section, so if you're able to come up with something that can make me laugh, I'll definitely try and feature it in a future video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.